what did you get out of playing right guard last year? That much because it was a different position.
Playing right guard, it really allowed me to get my feet wet. I was able to get a starting position last year. So what it really did for me was, let me experience what it's like to actually play in the game, what the game, what it's like to, be a starter, how to take control and stuff like that.
You have to do so much communication when you're the center. Did it help from that standpoint to be the guy who has to be communicated to, and maybe what these guys are, what it sounds like?
I'll say it's probably about this. It didn't really change anything with my communication. I always was good at communicating. So.
What is your handle of the playbook right now and the calls, the center calls?
Doing everything I can to master it. Studying the playbook every night. I don't have it down 100%, perfectly, but I got my hands on it pretty well. I'm still trying to make sure I have everything down 100%.
I don't know if you read Warner's comments about you the other day. I mean, praised you and that you were a little bit ahead of where a typical guy going into his sophomore year would be. What does that mean when you hear the new guy, especially, come in and say that about you?
It's great. It just shows that my hard work's paying off. It shows I'm doing the right thing. It's great. It's great that Coach takes me like that.
You mentioned Coach Cougs earlier. How much was he a coach for you in a sense last year, and how's that relationship shifted?
His role is pretty much our relationship hasn't really shifted or changed. Except he's a coach now, so I have to treat him like a coach. But he's playing the coach role like he did last year. Last year he put me under his arms. Took the big brother role and just helped me out with everything. The same thing he's doing this year.
What when you say he took you under your arms and was a big brother? What really did he teach you?
He really taught me how to be a college center. Really, he coming from high school into college, it's a lot of new things you gotta learn. A lot of new calls. You gotta recognize a lot of defenses. Him sometimes he'll call me and just make sure I know everything. Or if he told me when I first got here, he told me just call him if I need help with anything. And I took advantage of that. And he just checked up on me and made sure everything was all right with me at all times.
What's it been like working with Shea? I mean, you worked with him at IMG as well.
It's fun. We don't really. Sometimes we kind of forget we were teammates in high school. You don't really think about it that much, but. It's fun. It's fun having him back there again.
How has he evolved from those days?
Honestly, high school is really all a blur right now. I can't even remember, but he's still a good player. I can tell you that. He's still a good player.
Given how the offense did last year in the line, do you guys feel a little bit more weight, a little bit more pressure on your group in particular to make improvements here?
I wouldn't say we feel pressure. The whole entire offensive line is improving. Coach Warner came in and he's helping us out a lot. He's a great coach. Coach Warner's the man, and he's just helping us out a lot. The whole line's really improving, and we're becoming a really strong unit. So we don't really feel any pressure because every practice we just keep getting better and better. So there's really no pressure on us. We know what we have to do.
Who are some of the guys on the line that have been standing out to you this spring? Right off the top of my head, I can't think about it because everybody's doing so well. Everybody's really doing a great job. I say Big Mike. Mike's the one that comes to my head right now. Michael Waynu. Big Mike's doing a great job. I didn't really get a chance to play alongside Mike ever last year. And playing alongside him in practice. You get to see how powerful and how strong he is and how sneaky athletic he is for his size. So that's somebody that I could say is doing pretty well, along with everybody else. Everybody else is doing a great job as well. It's the first thing that comes to my mind.
How does last season sit with you? Maybe you thought you were going to start, maybe you thought you were going to play center. Obviously, had to earn your way onto the field. I guess, how does it sit with you, and how do you think that's shaped your approach this spring?
Last year, I was a freshman. Young, still had a lot of things to learn. I kind of just used last year as just what I was, and how can I improve from it? If I play this year like I did last year, I'm not really helping the team, not really helping anybody. I have to make sure I'm improving from what I was last year. So that's really one thing I can just say that I can take from last year. Is try change my mistakes from last year. You know, just help make it better this year.
Is there a theme of the mistakes or the improvements you want to make, or is it just across the board?
Just across the board overall. You know, nobody's perfect. You know, can't be perfect really. So what I'm really trying to do is be as close to perfect as possible.
After the way last season ended, changes in the staff, other changes that we don't see, changes amongst you guys in the atmosphere, the energy?
No, I think only thing changes was the coaches really. I mean, we're doing, you know, the energies. You know, I think we have a lot more energy this year. You know, in practice, you know, we got a lot of things rolling. Like, we're rolling pretty good this year, and I just feel like guys got a lot more energy. You know, guys real pumped up. You know, guys got a lot of energy. Guys are ready to go. You know, a lot more.
Is that a function because of how last year went, do you think?
I think so. You know, I wouldn't say that's why. You know, I feel like this year a lot of things are going in the right direction for us right now. You know, everybody's improving. You know, everybody's just doing well. So I feel like, you know, just football's easy when you're having fun. You know, so a lot of people are having fun, especially when you know what you're doing. So I think that's one thing that's going on.
Cesar, is that because you guys are a year older? I mean, last year at this time, some of you guys you didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah,
Is that part of it?
I was 17 years old last year. Yeah, I say so. You know, I'm 18 now. Yeah, I can say maybe because we're a little older now. You know, we know a lot more things.
Has Harbaugh been more fun?
Coach Harbaugh's always been fun. I think Coach Harbaugh's the same. You know, Coach Harbaugh's always been fun.
You mentioned the difference between being a high school center and a college center. How has the transition been back to center? I mean, has it been easy? Is it natural? How's it been for you?
It was pretty natural. You know, I never when I moved to guard, I never stopped snapping. You know, or anything like that. You know, I always knew how to snap. Been doing it my whole life. So, and I think I was really born to play center. So that's just something that just comes natural to me.
When did you know you were born to play center?
When
he was born. Trick question.
When I never played any other position growing up as a kid. That was the only thing I played. So I guess I was like, well, I guess that's what I'm supposed to do.
Did it feel? It felt natural though, right guard, didn't it?
Yeah.
You didn't feel like you were out of.
Nah, it was different not having the ball in my hand. You know, believe it or not, you know, it was kind of weird not having the ball in my hand. So, I mean, it wasn't really. I didn't feel out of place or anything.
How is it? Is it easy working with the quarterbacks? Are they different? You know, when you got different guys under center.
Yeah, it's a lot of new quarterbacks. But you know, it's easy working with them. You know, we all take snaps with every quarterback. You know, get reps with every quarterback. You know, and just I work with every quarterback really. You know, we all work with every quarterback evenly. And yeah, I mean, the quarterback's doing pretty good.
Is there a nuance between the three? Like when you're working with them, though, but you know there's a difference that the way, you know, Shea wants the ball or Dylan or Brandon wants it?
Mm-hmm. For the most part, it's relatively the same. Mm-hmm. You know, some guys, you know, basically my job is to get it back there, you know. It's relatively the same for everybody.
People have singled out Dwum for quite a bit this spring. What's it been like going? You're across from him, I assume, most days. What's it?
Mike's a baller. I can say that right now. Mike's a baller. Mike's a baller. He's going to turn a lot of heads this year. You know, Mike is just Mike's balling. That's all that's all I can say.
A couple more for Cesar.
Along those lines, do you go up against Aubrey a lot as well, or is it? And how's he doing?
I'm going against Aubrey. You know, it's a battle with me and Aubrey too. It's really a battle with me and every D lineman too. You know, Aubrey's real strong, real talented. Me and him have been going at it this spring too.
Bredesen was in last week, I think, talking about swagger among the offensive linemen, and then Runyon last week was talking about, hearing all the noise, the finger pointing at the offensive line. As a freshman, did you pay much attention to that people put a lot of blame on?
Yeah. You don't like hearing that. As an offensive lineman, everybody's blaming everything on you. It's just, that's not something you want to hear. When you keep hearing it, it just motivates you. It's like, they're not going to say it about us. They're not going to say that about us this year. I can guarantee that. So that's just our mindset. Like, they're not going to point fingers at us.
And so you believe in the swagger then, that there is that?
Yes.
So when did you start detecting
January 1st, January 2nd when we got back here. You know, we realized, you know, it was just, you know, it was tired of everybody pointing fingers at us. You know, it was time to turn up, and we made a goal. You know, this year, like nobody's gonna point fingers at us. You know, we'll be one of the best O-lines around.
Is that because you just come to a realization that what happened the previous year just wasn't good enough? I mean, 5 losses and guys getting hurt and stuff like that?
I wouldn't say like what happened in the previous years wasn't good enough. I would just say like we're like this year compared to last year, we'll stand out more as an offensive line.
Have you watched the Amazon series?
I watched some of it.
Did you learn anything about anybody on the team that you didn't know?
I know my teammates pretty well, so I didn't really learn anything new.
Was there a part in the series that jumped out to you, kind of elicited an emotional response or an exciting response from you?
There were a couple funny scenes in it.
Which ones?
The scene where Josh Mantel's walking to the door. I was actually there, so and I thought that part was really funny that they actually got that on camera.
Did you like how Josh handled that on Twitter?
Yeah, I didn't see how he handled it on Twitter actually.
He said, "Don't at me."
Oh,
Preemptory strikes.
yeah, that's Josh.
Sorry if you already asked this, but what does Ed Warner bring to the line, and what have you kind of picked up from him?
Coach Warner, you know, taught us a lot. You know, he's all about making us better. You know, he's all about us. You know, he's all about the players. You know, he came and you know, you just see us improving right away. It's like immediately when he got here, you know, Coach Warner's a great coach.
How long did it take you to forgive him for being an Ohio State coach at 5, 6 years?
Didn't take me. I didn't have to forgive him at all. You know, he's here now.
But did you know his pedigree, or did you know what the guys he developed and NFL players he developed?
Yeah.
And did that make it easier?
The guys he developed were the guys I looked up to when I was in high school. So
does that make this even more of a meaningful transition?
yeah.
Do you feel like you have something to prove to him now? Because he has developed that kind of talent, and he sort of said that too about you the other day.
I wouldn't say I have something to prove. You know, Coach Warner, you know, he's going to coach us. You know, he believes in me. He believes in all of us. And I'm just going to do whatever he tells me to do.